Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's TK, and I got another base design for you guys here today. So, I'm showing you a efficient turret pod base. So, if you're a little bit of a larger group, or you're just stacked because you're just skilled like that, and a simple base you can build is a 1x1, just honeycombed, with 4 auto turrets on each side to cover it. So I'm going to be showing you how to build this. It's pretty cool and simple, and I'll show you my layout of how I do things. Alright, so starting off, you're going to want to place one square and a triangle on each side. So 4 triangles like that. From here, you're going to want to decide where your door is going to be. So I'm going to do it right here. You want to make an airlock and wall in all of these triangles right here. I'm going to seal off everything except for one triangle, and you can leave this as wood and then you can eventually upgrade it, or you can just build a ramp and make a jump up. So that's the second floor. Alright, so for our TC, you're going to want to come here to this back triangle opposite from the door and place a half wall, a floor triangle frame, and break that bottom one. So this is going to serve a key role here in a second, you'll see. And you're going to place your TC right here. Alright. Then, boom. There you go. You put a window frame on it. And so now, the reason why we do this this triangle frame in the middle halfway is that raiders cannot actually loot the TC. So if they broke it, they cannot loot the thing down there, and I just broke my stuff. It just helps out with making sure they still get nothing from you. Alright, so next up, we're going to get to our last triangle that we have here to work on, and we're going to place a battery here. So this is like our main electrical part of this base because we are building a auto turret base. So you can just slap that back there in the corner. If you really want to go extra, you can place another window here. So, and you can put your electrical stuff and switches behind there. And I'm not going to be going over an electrical guide. I'm personally not the best. I just hook up things and use my greatest tip to give you is use electrical branches, because you're able to configure the power and branch it off to different auto turrets. Maybe I'll do it in the future, but I'm not going to show that this video. So now on the second floor, you're going to want to do the exact same thing again and wall in these two right here. Alright, and then you're going to place 2 windows on these sides. So if these bases are surrounding your main base, this is really good because you're able to have beds in each one of these from with outside of what's it called, respawn timers. So you can respawn, and then something I like adding in here is a locker right here, and then another window. And this is because you can place a bed up here, respawn, grab an AK kit, someone's outside, and you start shooting at them. And then you're able to re-secure a raid maybe, or just kill someone who's countering your heli. I had multiple times in a wipe where I built like 3 of these around my base, and the auto turret protected me when I took heli, and I was able to get quick respawns and then take out guys who eliminated me. So they can really become helpful in like certain situations. So next up, I recommend placing horizontal just because that's the most common. And then, so another tip for this base, which I didn't include in the other one, you can place small boxes, and you're able to actually get a more creep. So if your auto turrets ever run out and you need to shoot someone, because standing up and spraying is pretty ass in this, because standing up in this game is pretty bad, and so it's really nice to be able to crouch right here, beam someone, whip out a to be able to whip out an AK, just reload, get your kit out of the vending machine, and just shoot them, and then they're dead. And then you can run out, drop it quickly in the box, and run back to your kit that you lost. Alright, let's get back focused. Then you're just gonna wall in everything else in here. Make sure you get that one on top of the locker. I accidentally forgot about that a second ago. And then, yeah, that's everything for the actual base part. Except I also did forget to place doors. And you can include a vending machine right there, but if you think about it, it's only one armored door to your vending machine, so don't be storing anything super valuable in there if you do want to do that. So for our turrets, I like branching them off of not the TC side, and you'll do 2 triangles off of 1 honeycombing, and the only reason why I'm doing that is because you can't do it on like the actual door, so you do it on the opposite sides. And there you go. I don't do it on the back one because these guys will still, from these turrets, you're gonna have pretty much a full 360 view. Then for each side, you're gonna want to place 2 frames and a triangle roof. 2 frames, triangle roof. 2 frames, triangle roof, and then the last one. So then you're going to want to place 1 door that goes in, and then you're going to want to place 1 wall. This is going to prevent people from being able to HV rocket your turret, and you can just slap these turrets right down in here, right like that. Exact same thing on these sides, and make sure they're pointing around the same angle, just because you're going to want them to be able to cover like this way, but also cover that way. So a turret will still be able to shoot this way right here. So there's going to be no way to hide from these turrets. There's nowhere you can hide. You run up close, you can't get shot. You can't like hide right here because it's full 360 coverage. So I'm just going to finish this off. Alright, so for the last part of the base, we're going to be building the actual wind turbine part up here. And the reason why I include these triangles is so that you can put SAM sites on these. So if you generate enough electricity, I don't exactly remember from my wipe. I remember I sometimes had difficulties powering some of them. It's because whenever I did use this, I was still newer to the game. And so therefore I didn't exactly know what I was doing. But you can include SAM sites, I'm pretty sure. Or if you wanted auto turrets. I don't know why anyone would put auto turrets that high unless you're using like a bolt. But yeah, you're going to go 4 wall frames. So I'm just going to fly here, but you could build up very simply. And then place a floor. And then just slap down your wind turbine. And that's about it for the actual base. I would do about halfway right here. Put the SAM sites. And then that's it. I mean, that's everything. It's not that difficult. So for quick respawns and stuff, this base can be really helpful. Clans can use it. Even if you're a solo, you don't necessarily have to make it out of sheet metal. Make a stone one of these. Even without the turrets, it's still crazy. I mean, you have 360 coverage on your second floor, shooting floor-ish. And, yeah, I think it's a great addition to add to your base if you have the extra materials. It's better to use it than let it rot in a box, personally. That's what I think. There, guys. If you enjoy this base design, let me know. So hopefully you're enjoying some of these build videos because I'm just coming up with random ideas I've used throughout my experience in Rust. So yeah, guys, if you enjoyed, make sure you drop down a sub, like the video, and thank you everyone for watching. I'm really enjoying posting this Rust content. So yeah, peace.